Okay, you guys asked for a little brow tutorial, so here we go. First things first, I use Smashbox Oil Control on my brows because I have very, very oily skin. And so this just keeps that oil from coming through. And yeah, it works. And then it just gives me a nice glide with the product itself. I'm gonna go in with my NYX Brow Mascara in the color Espresso. And I'm just going to add a little bit of color. Now, as you can see, I don't have brows at all. So I'm not a fan of thick, dark brows because naturally, that's just not how I'm used to seeing myself. So Espresso just gives me that nice natural brow look. And it also, the bristles, on the mascara one, allows me to get that hair-like stroke look, if you will. Then I'll take a Q-tip and just do a little bit of cleanup underneath while the gel is still a little wet, just so we can have a good definition on the top and the bottom. Where there's little to no hair and it looks a little sparse and the mascara didn't quite catch it. I'm gonna go in with my NYX Micro Pencil. And I love it because it's retractable, and this is in the color, again, Espresso. And just kind of fill in where I need a little bit more definition, if you will. And just basically fill in without making it too dark. Not too much, because the next step is going to give me that, like, boom. I'm gonna go in, and I like to use an angle brush. Please don't ask me where I got this brush from. I don't even know. I think I got it from Amazon. But anyway, it's an angle brush on one side, and it is a bristle brush on the other side. And I'm gonna go in with MAC Concealer in the color NC42. This is the game changer, and this is what I've been using for years. I'm gonna put a little bit on each side and then a little bit on the actual tip. I'm gonna turn it to where the pointy is facing this way. And basically, I'm just gonna create my line. And this is the part where you gotta be like super quiet. And it is much lighter than my natural skin tone. Why? Because this is the highlight right underneath my eye. That's it, it works for me. Same thing on the other side. And then that little area right there, cause see my left brow, sometimes she don't cooperate. Take a loose brush and just blend that down. And then pack in the excess that's right underneath the line. Don't go too far up, because if you go too far up, you're gonna mess with that line that you just created, and then you gotta go back and fix it. Like this, like so. Yep, boop, fixed. I used to struggle with doing my brows. It used to take me like 45 minutes to do my brows. Take the fingertips and just blend out that little corner there. Same thing. You can always take a beauty blender and just blend out a little bit more. If you feel like you put a little too much, baby. Just take that fluff brush and just blend out that little interior right there. And I feel like I have a little bit more of an arch on my right eye than I do on my left eye. And usually that happens because, again, the left eye doesn't cooperate. So we're just gonna go up a little bit more on that arch, because this is where you get your arch from, ladies, underneath, not on top. Again, I'm gonna say it for the people in the back. This is where you get your arch from, underneath the eyebrow, not on top of the eyebrow. Been using this for years. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Studio Fix setting powder in the color NC45. As you see, I've been using it for years. Gonna go with a blending brush and just basically create that contour right underneath that brow. Get right here, because this is the area where sometimes y'all take y'all highlight too far in. You need to blend that out. Just kind of circles, and we call windshield wipe. Just windshield wipe, back and forth. Don't go too high, because you still want to see that highlight, but just windshield wipe back and forth. Do a good fluff. I got this from TJ Maxx. Brush is Zova, Z-O-E-V-A. I got them for $3 at TJ Maxx. And it is their Luxe Powder Fusion brush. It is number 134. I don't know if they still have them, but they were $3 at TJ Maxx, so I bought like 6 of them. Very last step, I'm gonna take my wedge powder and just press into my brows. This is just pressing excess powder that I have into the brows so that it will catch any oiliness that comes in. Real time, this took me 10 minutes. I like to have like that natural stroke right there. But that's it, y'all. These are my brows. This is how I do them. Doesn't take me much time. I hope this helped you guys. Thank you so much for watching.